welcome to Interlargos to celebrate the 1980s and F1. These cars were tricky to keep on the black stuff. It was as easy as holding onto a greased eel. You start on cold tyres in race 3, and that is something I seem to struggle with. I think I remembered I was on cold tyres, but didn't really take any action. There was no braking early, there was no being careful. I thought, I'll go down the outside. And I did go down the outside, but very slowly and off track, and came back in 16th position. Hold on to a bit of a tail wag there, and then there's a second, and I haven't held on to that at all. A graceful spin nevertheless, and off we go in 17th place. How far will I get on this comeback? Well, the plan was 1 traction control on the hard tyre, and don't make any mistakes. And apart from this initial catalogue of errors, I lapped pretty well and started catching up with people in front. The first of which was someone who is called Kim in a blue F1 car, who appeared to be struggling with the eel-like slippery qualities of this F1 car. Wiggle. And before you know it, in this car you were off on the grass, picking up dirty tyres and struggling to get back on. So it was going fairly well, though I had set myself a tough task. I had lost 20 seconds in the first 2 corners on the leaders and was 8 seconds behind anyone else. So it was a long way back. Now up to 11th here, being overtaken by someone on medium rubber who's already pitted. But there were 4 cars just ahead of them, and I thought if I can pick up those 4 cars, there's every chance that I may get close to 10th. That would be a fairly good recovery. So I was interested to know where I would be coming out of the pits, and I was fairly disappointed with P16. But actually it was P14. But then no, it wasn't P14. I was back behind Kim. Now I felt Kim was still struggling to keep this car on track. I was thinking, get past quickly and then press on. You're on the medium rubber, you're going to be quick. However, wheels on the curb, threw it into a slide, lucky to hold on. Couple of laps later, get back to Kim, looking for an overtake, and seizing the day there. To be fair, the closing speed behind these F1 cars is pretty alarming. And having nearly driven into the back of Kim at this corner, because I thought her tyres were dirty and she might slip wide, I was given a choice at the next corner: drive into Kim or dive and do the overtake. So I dived rather than going full-on contact. That placed me behind a classic lotus-coloured Martin Donnelly-esque camel-style F1 car, and that camel went out of control, went out into the desert on the right-hand side there. Good exit, and we're off. But, looking in my mirrors, there was the concerning sign of a closing Williams driven by Nigel Mansell, no less. Having soaked up the pressure like a sponge, Nige was down the outside into corner 1. Would I be able to hold him off? No. Not here. I thought I might be able to pull a Verstappen-esque re-overtake at the end of the next straight, but Red 5 was too good. And that was where I finished. Top tip: make things easy for yourself. Don't bin it at the first corner on cold tyres. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.